Hey everyone, it's Apache here and welcome back to Modded Megaquarium, a brutal campaign mode. Thank you for joining me today and continuing to show your support for this series. If you do enjoy this episode, please leave a like and a comment, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe as well. So we are heading off to Elmshorn today after finishing northwards in the last episode. So we're going to go straight into this. This is the one where we have this great big outcrop tank in the centre of the room, nothing else around it, a little bit of a staff area in there as well. But we're going to need to fill this up with 5 different types of fish. I think in this episode my main aim is to finish this, open the place and make the place actually profitable. So for now we're just going to stick with this and hope that this filtration is okay. But I do seem to remember that you do need to get a lot more filtration than this. So I think the first thing we're going to do is change this around just a little bit and say that the only place that the guests are allowed to go is actually at the front there, and just this tiny little bit with this one thing here is going to be our aquarium. And the next thing we're going to do is claim back more money than we've just spent by taking away all of these. We will need... I'm actually going to move this just round to there and get a stair just there. And we might as well put a staff door in, I suppose. Change that over for a staff door. They don't really need to go out the front at this very early stage in it. But, I mean, we can put a vending machine in just to get a little bit of money income, and doesn't look like we have the tetras yet, but we will be getting them soon, so we'll put a couple of bins in on either side as well. And then over here we can put benches. Do we have benches? Yes, we do. There we go. So we can put a couple of benches down on either side, just give them somewhere to sit, something to drink, and somewhere to throw their rubbish. I'll also put in a couple of data signs just to relieve any boredom, and that I think will do it for the guest side of it. In the staff side of it, we don't need to worry too much yet. We just need to make sure we've got the different animals in the tank. And so I think at the start here, doesn't look like we have too much. So we're just going to go for a basic setup here. Do we want to do the wimps, or is there a bully here? Doesn't actually look like we have a bully at all, so we're okay to put the wimp in. So do 3 of those. Just got to keep an eye on the money as well. We've got to have a combined total here as well of 80. So maybe they aren't actually the best things to put in at the beginning there. Let's just take those out again, because we want to make sure we're maximising, because it's brutal mode, we want to maximise the amount of science and ecology points we're actually getting out of this. So this one is only on its own, but it's 15 ecology, so it's a nice money maker with that. We've got to put a bit of vegetation in there, we'll do that as well. We'll probably do that with one of these big things. I mean, this is ridiculous here. Just one of those in. How much is that, by the way? That's £4, that's more money than we've got. Maybe we won't do that. We'll have a look at all of this later on. So we have the flame angel fish in. The goby here is very, very good for science, and we can actually put a couple of these in. Let's just go for 2 of those. We're on 34 out of 80 and 13 out of 80. Let's have a look at... They're 12, they're quite good. These ones. These elite crustaceans, but that's okay. You can put one of those in there. We're on down to less than 2,000 now. So we're on 51. We only need 29 more. So I could go for another zebra moray eel. This fox-based rabbitfish is incredible. Can't eat anything else with green pellets. Damn, flame angelfish eats green pellets. That's 15. I can actually put like 1, 2, 3 of those in. And we take this angelfish out. We're on 81 ecology and 51 of the science. So we need a couple more science ones. And I'm tempted just to put a couple more of these in, and that will push it over the limit. So 1, 2, there we go. We're going to need a bit more filtration, so at the back here we're going to put in, where are they? Up here. Another one of these power combis. And this is just for now. We can actually sort all this out properly later on. We are going to need one more of them though. There we go. And now we're going to need to get the feed in. So we need mussels, green pellets, and mysis. Ooh, okay. We may have to wait for a bit with this. Well, I don't even need that one. Get rid of that one. What I may do... you actually pay to fill space in. I was going to bring this right the way back and get money back. But I believe you don't actually do that. You have to pay to fill in blocks. So we need, where is it now? Come on. In here. Green pellets. We also need mussels, which is 240. And that is going to be it. We're going to need a member of staff. On the first 900 we make, we haven't even put any decorations in here. So we're going to hire... You're a good all-rounder. You are actually a good all-rounder completely. You have the cleaning, you have the skills that we need. I'll actually... Can't quite open just yet. So sufficient water quality is not okay? It should be. Maybe because we've got... Don't have the... oh, we've only got 3 different types of animals. Right, okay. We're going to need to strip back at least all of those. And we'll only put 1 of those in. Right, that's given us 2,000. So we need a few more different types of fish. We can get some of the really simple fish here. Let's just do 3 of those and a few of those. That's okay. We're now going to need to get rid of all of this. We're going to need a pump. Put a pump there. Connect it to the tank. We'll get these ones back. 1, 2, 3 and 4. We're still on 68 out of 70. Let's see if we can bump that up with... we're actually going to need, first of all, that and the mysis. That's all the feed done. And the only thing it looks like we need in here is actually some caves. I would like to be able to use these actually. Just there like that. And so now it's just the filtration that we need. Let's see if that will work. Yes, it has. Okay. We are all okay. We have a member of staff. We have 9 left. We've managed to complete this with $9 remaining. We don't have a tool station, so that's going to be the first thing we're going to have to get. Okay, so we've got the notification about the corals. I am going to get the inside corner tank first because I know how I want to play this level. And we're going to get the disco mushrooms because I know we're going to need those for this. We also need to get the protein skimmer unlocked as well, but we will do that in good time. So we've actually just been given 2,000 here. So I'm going to pause the game again and we are going to put in some of the stuff that we missed out before. So we're going to put the benches in. We're going to put in another vending machine and another bin. Oh, and a tool station. I did say we desperately needed a tool station. We're actually going to get 2 of those. I know we've only got 1 member of staff for now, but while we have the money, I know that I'm going to need it. And I wanted to have a look at this background because it's only $50 and it gives a nice background to the edge there. In fact, let's just have a look. Let's take that back out because we've had a look at that one in the last level of this. So we can actually have a look at the other one, this brand new one. There we go. And I think that actually fits a little bit better with the scenery going on here. That's quite nice. There we go. So now we want... Oh, you can click it on important, unimportant. Okay. I didn't know that. That's a new feature I haven't seen. That's pretty cool. And now what do we want to do? Press play again. We want another bin. So we'll come in here and we'll go for another bin. Just there. And we've got 1,500, so that's good. But I just want to let this play through a little bit. Make sure that we are actually profitable and hire another member of staff. Now we've got somebody who is fixing, feeding and cleaning. But I think I'm going to want somebody who is just on fixing duty first of all. So you are fixing 3. And because you've got 5 different machines to work through, and these have got 4 different feeding things to work from. And already we've got this that needs fixing and he's on his way there. Excellent. So we've now finished the inside corner tanks. The next one I'm actually going to go for is in rank 3 here, and it is the neon tetras for sale tank. Because we are going to need some real money in this level, and they are going to be brilliant as a new influx of money. And now that they've completed, we can get... Let's have a look what we want to get next. I want to have a look at this heads-up display shop. I don't think I've seen this one yet. So we'll go for that one. That's a very, very quick one. It's only rank 1. And look at that. It's going through really nice and quick. Should be done within the day. And the next people that come up, there we go. So we'll have a look at that now. We do need the protein skimmer. That is the one we are going to need next, because that is the one for the actual mission here. It's one of the core things we're going to use throughout this level. We just paused the game here because I realised we don't have enough redundancy with these to be able to get... As soon as 2 break down, we start losing filtration in the system. So I think what we're going to need instead, this gives... Actually, this does give much better filtration than this one. So we're actually going to keep that. Unfortunately, I was hoping to be able to mitigate as much as we can and give as much redundancy. If you saw my my sandbox series, you'll see just how much redundancy we gave each tank there, so that you could have 2 or even 3 machines break down and it wouldn't affect the tank at all. So the disco mushrooms have now been researched. What do we want to go for next? I think we're going to go for the... Let's have a look at rank 1. Let's start working our way through this. I'll go for the electric blue damsel. And do we need to research lights, or have we got lights? Are we in... Which one are we in? Are we in this one? Yes, we do have lights. Okay. So what I used to like to do with these, I think right down at the beginning here, we need to move all this back a bit in order to do what I want to do. So what I'm going to do is move this all the way to the back there. And can't quite get it yet. I'm going to need to move this tank first. So I'll move this tank as far to the back as I can. And then I can move this as far down here as I can. And then piggyback this one down again. And that'll go there. We're going to need to do something with this. I will move that and put it down that way. And then we need to connect that again. And now we just need to move everything down. So there's a lot more space for our guests to move around at the front. So put all of this down here, that one just in the corner, move these down, and move you just to there. Let's press play just to make sure everything's okay. Yes it is, okay, and now we have plenty of space down at the front here to actually put stuff. And what we're going to want to do here is actually make a little indentation in the wall, because I need space for a pump. So we're going to do that. We've got plenty of money to be able to do that. We're going to bring a wall across to there with a staff door in the wall. And now we have this area in order to put a pump. And I think we actually don't need that bit there. 5x5 will be fine. Because over here, do we have them? Do we have a podium tank? Small podium tank, excellent. I love these things. These are Toxo's design, and we use them quite extensively in the sandbox, and I think they're really effective and they're really nice to use. So on this, we're going to want to use one of these basic lights on there, and then we can put in a pump at the back just there and connect it up. And then, I mean, we're not really going to need much on this. So I mean, that's all we're really going to need, I'm pretty sure. And then in here, we have these disco mushrooms. We can go into there. We're going to need some zooplankton, and that can go just at the back here. Should I put another staff door in this side? I think maybe I should. Put a staff door in there. Zooplankton can go behind in here. So we'll get zooplankton like that. And we're going to want another tool station in here. I like to put as many of these things as we can. Oh, not enough money? Okay, we will carry on for a little bit. These are actually getting negative moodlets from this because I'm not sure why. Let's just have a look at the guest forts. Can't do it that way. Looks a bit lifeless. Oh, we've still got that bug. Right, okay. We can't actually put anything in here, so we're just going to get negative moodlets from this. So maybe it's not actually that good an idea. To combat that, we can actually get the drop-off tank. So we can put, say like a kelp in the top there, or something large, and then use this podium bit for the coral itself. Or we can do it the other way around. We can put like a, I don't know, like a baby something in there. But I don't think we can actually add sea lettuce or anything. No. This takes up the only space within the tank. And we will put up for the moment with that negative, what's it called? Negative prestige, that's the one. And we'll let this build up just a little bit, money-wise, so we can actually purchase our first neon tetra tank. I think to give it a little bit of redundancy in this tank, we're going to need some stuff at the bottom. I mean, this gives decent filtration, this the sea grapes there, so we're going to add that in. And is there anything else that gives some nice cheap filtration? Because we've only got 154. Let's just have a look down here. Can I actually search by filtration? I don't know. Yes, we can. Okay, so it's just the sea grapes we have access to, and the rubble. The actual rock background itself gives a little bit of filtration as well. We don't have enough of the rubble. Let's have a look. Dark sand substrate. Is that one for the ground? Ooh, wow, okay. So you can actually make the floor of the tank look better as well. Let's just see if there's anything else for this. Those gobies actually add as well, but it doesn't look like it. I'll just add another rock, or a rock, in there like that, I suppose. And that would just give us that tiny little bit of redundancy we need, so that as soon as one of these breaks down, the whole tank just doesn't go, I'm dying of non-filtration. So there is the protein skimmer unlocked. Let's have a look what we want to go for next. I think I want to go for, actually we're going to go for the drop-off tank, won't we? Let's just see what else there is. Yeah, I'm going to go for the drop-off tank. And we'll see if that's better than what's in here. You saw this still isn't enough redundancy. So straight away we're going to press pause. We're going to delete that one there. And we're going to put a protein skimmer in its place. 235, excellent. That can go on there. And that should give us a lot more. Let's just see the filtration value on that. Protein skimming power 36. And the protein skimming power works with the power filtration. However, you're supposed to have pretty much as much protein skimming power as you do filtration, actual like raw filtration. So we're way overdoing it on the filtration at the moment compared to the protein skimming at least. But this should give us now a decent amount of redundancy. I don't know if there's any way of finding out exactly what the filtration is. Can we see it's 77? Yeah, there we go, 77 out of 70. And that should give us loads of redundancy. I also think it's now time to hire a new member of staff, so let's have a look through. We do need somebody that's very good at feeding, so there we go. We're on day 15 and we've got 900, so I think it's about time now we added our first couple, I think, of tetra tanks. So we pause the game just for a moment. We can move this just across to there. We can move this just across to there for now. In fact, let's do that. That's the bit we like doing. And then in this corner over here, we can add in a couple of the tetra tanks. So put one there. Can't quite put one there. And what we could do, let's just delete these for now and get another neon tetra tank, because these are going to be our money makers. And in fact, you move out the way, you move out the way. Just swap these around and we can nearly get one more. So if we, how much are these? They're 240, right. Let's sell that off, get 240 back, That gives us enough money to get a third neon tetra tank. And that should be a lot of money coming in. It's 600 upkeep per day though, so it's a lot of upkeep per day. I think it said it was 600. Anyway, we shall see. Yeah, that's good. It seems like even in the first day, these have nearly made their money back. So we're coming up to the end now of the drop-off tank. I just want to see whether this is going to be better than the podium tank for the corals. And there we go. That's that done. So I'm actually going to get now... I'll have a look at this tiny wall tank. I do want to go for the large heater and the large filter. I tend to use the combi stuff more though, so I'm not too sure. So we'll go for the tiny wall tank first. We're going to pause the game, we're going to move this just out of the way, right out of the way. And we're going to grab in tanks, drop off tank here. That'll go, oh, not enough money. How much are these? Drop off tank, 810. We have 800. Okay. We don't need that bench. We're going to get rid of some of this anyway, so I will change that back over in a minute. So drop off tank, just there. In this tank, let's move those to there, and let's move these. Lights cannot be transferred, okay, so we need to sell those, we need to sell this, and we need to come into here, down to the bottom, get the basic lights, put those on there, and then we need to connect this back up to there. And so now we have 91. So we should be able to get something to add in. Let's just see, 91, oh we don't quite have enough of that. I mean, that's going to do just for now. Problem. So what do you use the bottom bit for? That's the question. Can we sell? Right, click on this so we can sell off that. And I want to move this guy. No, we've still got the same problem as we had in a couple of the other tanks, where the visuals just are not rendering properly, and it makes it look a little bit weird. So we're going to still have the same problem here, and I'm not sure if we can actually add anything to this. Let's just have a look what kelp does. No. What a shame, what a shame, what a shame. So we will... I'm actually just going to sell all of that off because it's not what we're going to be wanting there. I think what we actually want in the middle there is eventually going to be a floor tank once we've got that. So I think for now I'm just going to forget about that. I want to start making some prestige and not losing it through that. So we've lost one tank, but we're gaining prestige because of it. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to let this run on for a bit. We are making profit, we're making good profit every day. So I'm going to get a decent amount of money to be able to start off really strongly next episode. And we're going to do kind of similar to what we did in the last level, and pretty much empty out the entire place, put everyone at the front of the building and draw out a big floor plan of exactly what we want to do for this level. I will also, between episodes, let a load of stuff research, so we've got a decent amount of stuff to play with at the very beginning of the next episode. So yeah, that is all it for today. Thank you very much for joining me today. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like, comment and subscribe on the video and to the channel, and I will. See you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting me by subscribing to the channel and liking and commenting on the videos. Thanks. See you next time.